here right now. But I was literally talking about this with you, bro. Last time we had a show this big was with you at Petty Colors, and that was like a fun shit show.
Yes.
It was hard to watch as a podcast and listen to, but I had fun being there.
What I truly enjoyed, we had the background,
Yeah.
the backdrop of people.
No, Alright guys, welcome to another week the episode of Drunk in Public. This is kind of a special edition, short episode. We got False Idol in the building and the whole family here. We got Sean from Dallas Beer Squad. We got Sydney from Dallas Brew Squad. Literally just wrapped up another podcast. And then we got the whole False Idol family here, which with Dom and everybody. Sorry, Papa Dom. Literally forgot your name. Sorry, sir.
Sean and Sean.
Sean and Sean.
Two
How the
Seans is
fuck
it?
did I fuck that up?
Sean and Sean. Papa Sean and Sean.
Papa Sean, I'm just gonna tell the Sean duo right there, coming out with great beers. I'll never forget you had that beer that everybody was loving at Oak Cliff Brewing. That wine beer, I forgot what it's called. I don't know. We had
brewery. Was it from the brewery?
Yeah, from the brewery.
The Elizabeth Rutherford.
Oh, yeah.
That shit was good. You had people fighting over that. I'm glad I came with the time I came to get a drink of it. But you have another bottle. You have another bottle? I'll pay you some money for that bottle. And
While it's pulling out.
And this beautiful young man right here too. And again, I'm a piece of shit.
I'm
forgot your
Brandon.
name. Brandon. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
Just call me Victor, piece of shit. I'm really bad with names, but everybody's
good.
here.
All good.
So we're here hanging out, supporting False Idol and their new beer that's dropping in the next few weeks.
Next week.
Next week.
Wednesday.
Next Wednesday. Perfect. So what are we calling this?
Side Hustling.
Side Hustle. Did that work for that one?
Hustling.
Hustling.
Side Hustle 1. Eighth Wonder has a beer called Side Hustle. Didn't really want to play that game, so
Fair enough. Fair enough. I think I voted for this name. I can't remember.
probably. This one and Trust Fund Baby got first and second.
Nah,
Pretty much tied.
Yeah,
But
this
I
is-
kind of, at that point, it's like, well, I'm not going to do it again. So we just chose one and said we'll do both.
I like this name. So this is a New England style IPA. Is everybody's first time trying it? It's my first time.
First time trying.
Let's do it. Let's do
Cheers.
it. Salud.
Cheers.
To
Cheers.
False Idol.
Cheers.
Hey, shout out.
Bottoms
Bottoms up. Delicious. I like it, man. It's a great first beer. Is this the first batch you guys made? Like, you hit it out of the park first batch?
Pretty much.
I like how everybody shake their head on this line right here.
First time trying it. Hey. Solid, great beer, man.
Yeah.
We hadn't really. We've been talking about beers we wanted to do. We had a lineup and we've conceptually thought of things, but our brewer, we hadn't actually put like his basically recipe to a test, and this was the first beer we kind of finally went
set it
from
off?
start to finish.
Okay. It's I had a New England style earlier in the day, and I can tell you this right now from a known brewery, this is better than their version of New England. Not knocking on it, it was good too.
Yeah,
There's a juicier, sweeter variants that I enjoy because I talk about it all the time. I like sweet drinks. I love sweet drinks, and this is something I can drink all day. What's the ABV on this?
7.5.
7.5. I'm getting drunk at a pool by this. All right, okay. So even though it's super crushable, it's gonna get you lit.
Yeah. That's what we were just
That was
talking
what
about.
you're
It's
shooting for?
dangerous. Nah, those are kind of the beers I like to drink. Easy to drink, but they might make you have fun. Mosaic was one of those beers for a long time.
It makes you have fun on St. Patrick's Day, which we're gonna hang out that day.
Yep.
What about the International Women's Day coming up? We got two beautiful ladies here. You guys tried the beer for the first time. How you guys like it?
I love it.
Like, be honest. Dom ain't shit.
Oh, you
No, I'm
know,
playing.
you know I was lying. You know I was lying.
No, I was jealous about your hair earlier. I was talking about your beautiful locks. I used to have curly hair when I had hair. But those days are long gone for me.
Well, I was gonna cut it and donate it, but I don't know if you fall into the category of the donors.
Nah, I don't think I do. I don't think you're long enough
I
yet.
don't think they'll accept them in Locks of Love, yeah.
Nah,
No, I
not
don't
yet.
think so.
Not yet. I'll be there one day. What's going on, sir?
Oh,
So I like how we all wear False Idol merch. Of course, you represent False Idol, and they got Papa for False Idol over there.
Yeah.
Got my hat on. Yeah.
You know, that's one thing I love about the craft beer scene. We support locally, and that's one of my biggest arguments about the DFW area. I think we have the best beer community ever. And we had a bottle share, another guy wearing False Idol hat. We had a guy supporting, you know, Indianapolis haven't opened yet, and that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
You know, people know you, love you, respect you, and like, fuck it, we rock with you.
Yeah, I think that's what we're going for. We want to have that community feel in terms of like, we're not a brewery. We're basically kind of, we're like the same as everyone. We're just trying to drink beer, make beer, and enjoy it and have fun. So it's super simple. I think a lot of people make it more complicated.
You think so?
I think. Well, that's why breweries hate each other.
I mean, I don't think that people hate each other. I think people competing, people trying to rock.
Yeah, competing is good, but I think everyone can succeed.
Everyone, definitely. There's still room for everybody to succeed.
Yeah.
And you're in North Fortune Hills, which is untapped, really market.
For the most part, yeah.
There's bars out there that has craft beer, but there's nothing. It's not brewing.
Kind of.
You were the first one. You and Buddha Works be the first ones tapping over there, right?
Yeah. So probably the haven for craft beer out there is what? Brew City or Ron's, Turning Point.
It's
The
Ron's,
closest one would be
pretty much
Turning Point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the closest one is Turning
Someone
Point.
asked me yesterday online, like,
and
are
then
you going to be in the
you have
area?
to
And I was
go
like, I don't know what
across
really
the
honestly
pond.
holds craft beer.
Like, I mean, maybe across the pond, like, has some sometimes.
I thought that was like all English stuff though. No?
No, they have some local craft beer in there, but I mean, it's not ever
the
like
pub, right?
it's not a great selection.
So here's my
but
thing about
the closest thing you get is like Ron's over there. Then you gotta go up to like Keller. What's on tap up there? You gotta, there's.
Well, you're
there's
about
not a
20
whole
minutes
lot.
from Fort Worth, so you got places to hit over there,
Yeah.
but nothing within the general market.
Yeah, no.
You know.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to go down to like either Fort Worth proper. Or you got to go up to Keller to hit up a decent craft spot. I mean, you got some like old Chicago's or whatever, but I mean,
Yeah, Old Chicago
you
has
know.
some tapping. Usually the bigger name, older name
Yeah.
markets like Roars. You
Yeah.
have what's the other people we just talking about? Four Corners. I'm talking about
They
earlier.
have a lot of national. It's
Yeah,
a
there's
chain,
a lot of
it's not
national
a-
ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they have some of the bigger brands,
So-
but you got Brew City out there that does local, which that's
Right, yeah,
is that in
that's
Bedford?
in Arlington. Yeah, it's in Arlington.
Arlington.
too. There's Eulers.
Yeah,
A Bedford Eulers. That's what I was thinking. 'Cause I know
It's
there's
a cool concept. It's like a gas station with a bar in it.
yeah.
It tripped me out the first time I walked in there.
I never heard about it until my friend Joey lives not down the block from there, and he goes. That's how he goes. Is Brew City. Yeah, it's him and his wife get growler fills, go out
Yeah.
there.
Decent bottles there too.
Yeah.
Big selection.
Yeah,
But
they have a
that-
great selection for sure.
Yeah, that'd be the closest thing to you guys. So you guys definitely, I think it's a untapped market.
Yeah, I think so. Right. Someone did I think I refer to this every time we talk, but someone did like a graphic of the map of DFW, and there's like this big square
Of
And it's like-
emptiness.
yeah.
I'm saying Turning Point. Shout out to Turning Point, man. They definitely killed the game out there, and they're definitely in a weird spot as far as the market is placed. Because you have a big stronghold in Fort Worth, stronghold in Dallas, but then in the middle, there literally was nothing. Divisions out there too, but
There's
you know,
stuff out there. It's just
it's
good.
not talked about. You know, you got Legal Draft out there in Arlington. You have, I think Division is really good. I think they have hit and miss stuff.
Yeah.
But I like their stuff for the most part. You know, but then you have Turning Point, which fucking murdered the game.
Yeah,
All
for sure.
2018 is I think the year of Turning Point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
No, yeah, JP, Alex, James, they're doing great stuff, man.
Josh.
No. So I think it's an untapped market that's beautiful, and then you're also doing something different. That you're not just going to be a traditional brewery. You're going to be a small brew pub, but you're going to have some food there.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Oh, gastropub. I said small brew pub, but gastropub.
Yeah, same thing.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Was it the same thing?
Yeah,
I thought it
it's
was
a brew
different.
pub.
market.
Actually, a
Brew
gastro
pub,
pub is,
yeah,
I guess,
gastro pub.
technically just a pub with food.
Yeah, public food.
Well,
but-
this is why I keep trying to email TBC and they don't email me back. I'm trying to figure out what's the different definitions because they got them categorized.
I wouldn't ask TBC anything.
They won't answer back.
They're going to tell you what you don't want to hear every time you
the-
ask them, and it's always a different
and it'll
answer.
be a yeah.
No, but I'm
different
trying to get
story.
them on the podcast, not just asking
Oh,
questions.
yeah.
Get them on
I
the
told
podcast
you
so
that.
we can clarify.
Just go to Arlington and ask them. Just show up with a camera. I'm serious. The best answers I've got when I actually show up in person. And they're
Okay.
like, what, do you have an appointment? I'm like, no, I just had some questions. And they told me the answers I wanted to hear when I showed up.
I might have to do that because I've emailed them trying to do. So I want to get on a podcast and can clarify some things. Like when you look up their legal definition of small brew pub and gastropubs,
Yeah.
they're in the same license, but they categorize different. So what's the difference? You know, even though you
Brew
get the
pub
same
and a brewery? Or are you talking about a
gastro pub and a
restaurant? Just like a restaurant with alcohol?
Yeah, and then that's also but that's licensed different as well.
So it's a brew pub and a restaurant with beer. The only difference is one doesn't make beer and one does.
yeah, but they also get
They're separate.
they're on the same thing, but they categorize differently. So
They're in the same tier.
Yeah,
Is that what
exactly.
you're saying? Yeah, they're in the same tier.
Yeah, but it doesn't change. The only difference is one can't make beer and the other one can.
yeah.
Right.
Oh,
But
fuck.
it's a TTB thing.
And
that
then
goes
you
through-
have to
it's
have
actually a national thing. That goes
yeah,
through.
and you have to have an
National?
additional
Okay.
license, like your beer and wine license, like on top of it.
Yeah.
Or you can have an additional license of like mixed beverage, like small brew pub does, and so they can serve liquor
Alcohol.
there.
Yeah. That
So,
gets crazy, though.
but then you have like then small brew pub can't self distro, right?
That's the tier
Because they got liquor in there. So there's a
Yeah,
bunch
Liquid
of
was
different
telling
things
me
that
They can't
happen because of
carry their beer at
TBC.
Lakewood anymore. Bluffview and Lakewood, Growler.
Yeah,
Apparently, they're separate entities, so they
you
can't
can't
transfer it.
transfer it. No.
I was like, that sucks.
Yep.
Said he'd have to go through a distributor.
Yep.
That's dumb.
It is
Yep.
dumb.
On that note, back to this amazing beer we're drinking.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm sitting here trying this baby, and I'm excited.
it's getting better as it's getting warmer too. It's not traditional for IPA.
What the thing is, I want to salute my little brother Don, my boy Brandon, False Idol. This is dope. Soft on the palate, got the color, got the nose, not coating my tongue, got the percentage I need. If I be bad, smash 2 or 3. So this for the first it's dope beer. So little bro.
Appreciate it, man.
So it's a
For that
fucking
for
great
that Idol
beer.
family, man.
Yeah.
Pour out one for Jerry.
Yeah.
Jerry ain't here. Pour that beer out.
Yeah, Jerry didn't show up. Boo.
North Texas.
Texas
beer.
beer.
Ooh, Jerry.
Jerry's big time now. He got like 5,000 followers. He's big time now.
Big time.
He's probably doing a podcast.
But no, this is
Oh,
this is
Cliff.
this is dope, man. This is dope. This is a great smashable beer. Got flavor, got the notes, not coating the tongue. Dallas, we needed it.
No, definitely. This is what makes it exciting for people who do definitely go out, find where you can find this beer at, try it for yourself. But what I would say, it's exciting to have this beer and be a tremendously successful, delicious New England style IPA. But it makes you want to try other beers when they start dropping it.
Yes.
Makes you excited to see what else they're gonna have
Yes.
in the works.
So, Locapalooza April 7th on a Sunday. We'll have 3 beers. We'll have this. We'll have English barley wine, and we'll have a hoppy
I heard barley wine. So you got the barley wine boss over here.
So our brewer, I can't really still say his name yet, but our brewers, I've asked him one question, what his best beer he's ever made, and it's a barrel-aged English barley wine. So the plan is to definitely throw that thing in barrels.
I know who's gonna like that. I know
Somebody.
None of
Somebody.
us. No, you just heard that beer Woody's here at the table.
I'm ready.
What I would say is this: that the brewer's still in witness protection, so he can't come out just yet. Once the case is settled, he'll be out and available to talk.
Yeah, once we
Yeah,
bail,
we'll be able to say it
give him
soon.
bail.
Probably like 2. I'd say a month or 2.
A month or two. Once he gets the court case gets done, he gets out of witness protection. He's ready to go. His name is not Tekashi 6ix9ine, by the way.
That's not what it is.
No, so it's exciting, man. You're one of the main reasons you and the Guys Beer Squad gets this beer thing exciting. You guys have great ideas. You also give ideas away too, trying to help your friends in the beer game. With their social media. I know you've studied the game. From the outside looking in. You've been around it for what, 5 years now?
5, yeah.
And you give your advice to your friends and try to help them out because you have a solid idea how to make this beer game work.
Yeah, it helps. I think other people are better, and then everyone grows. I think that's the way to go. I don't really see another way. I think there used to be, when this beer industry kind of started, it was like, it had that mentality, and then it hit a point where it was like every man for himself. Mm-hmm. And it's kind of going back. It's just like an evolution, like stage 1, stage 2. Like obviously, the way this is now, I guarantee it'll hit a point where it's like, nah, we want to do our own thing, and then a new wave will happen. Probably another wave coming in 10 years, 5 years, but not anytime soon.
Yeah. Do you think it's the people like you guys who support each other that makes that wave happen, and you guys can continue that? Because I feel like
I think we're just on the wave. I think Turning Point started it.
I think Turning Point, started it for sure. Some of the interaction, but I mean, definitely
Well, that.
like with us, like having worked at a distributor, and dealing with a lot of brands, and you can see
Oh, so
different
you lived
interactions.
his other,
Full Clip,
other.
yeah.
I didn't want to say it, but
Say-
yeah. We love Full Clip. We have no problem with Full Clip here.
So, you see, it depends on the personality, and what they're out to get, and if they have an optimist outlook, like that can be my glass, that can be your glass. Let's all get our glass together, like let's go after it, and all that's required for Dom and I to succeed is for us to do our best, right? Right. It doesn't mean I need to put somebody else down. It doesn't mean that throws you off your game. If we're doing and concentrating on what we can do the best and be the best that we can be, then it's all gravy. And let's have fun along the way. Let's cheer people on, appreciate. Oh man, TP turned out a badass beer. Of course, I want to drink it. Let's
Everybody's
cheers.
gonna have their specialty.
Cheers.
There's
But-
there's definitely
but-
those people that are like more concerned about what others think about them than they even worry about themselves doing the right thing, like beer marketing, whatever. And that puts you behind because you're so worried about everyone else, and you're just like you're not worrying about fixing yourself. We're definitely we're focused on what we can control.
That's the thing about in life. You're gonna have people fall like that, and in business as well. But what I feel like what I fell in love with, I guess I fell into the right bubble in the right time frame. When I started doing this podcast, I fell into the time frame of everybody is the old saying is rising tide lifts all ships. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So while I got into the craft beer game and learning why I fight people as beer zombie in Vegas, and I will always say I think the DFW has the better beer community than anybody else. Is that mentality, and I think it comes from everybody saying we all help each other. Because you can't be the best at everything. You may have the best, you may have the better brewery setup, and then you can do better events, or you got the better beer as far as stouts, barley wine, English IPAs, sours. Like there's enough room for everybody to win. You know?
What? I feel it the same way. Like I told you last week, I just got back from Houston. Not knocking Texas, but Texas is strong. We love Texas. Texas, what's up, dude? If you're not in Dallas, the family, you're using that word too loosely. It's family in Dallas.
Yeah.
Houston, I love you guys, but you guys got your clickage, which is nothing wrong with that.
You can find clickers here too, anywhere,
We
but
have
we
our
still.
clickage, but when it comes down to business and supporting one another, we're here.
No, definitely,
We're here.
100%,
We're here.
100%.
So it's nothing like that DFW. It's nothing like it.
No, that's why I'm saying I feel glad to be in this bubble.
Yeah.
The fall in the time frame I came in. But to this day, no matter who you are, no matter how many people follow you and how many events you organize, I'll tell you to your face, I think DFW has the better beer community than anywhere else. And it's not just beer-wise. We don't have the best beer, and I know that. But as far as like brewers, to sales reps, to just patrons, like I'm just a patron. I like drinking beer. I'm learning how to drink beer. But even with my ignorance, people don't knock me on it.
Yeah.
And for the most part, from the outside looking in, what I see from sales reps and other distributors is like, okay, you like this beer, you may have other people who might like on this style too.
Yeah.
Or you list what you're looking for. This is my friends who make this style beer better than me.
Yeah.
Go try it. I think it's that kind of mentality, and I get it. It's not always going to be there, but let's try to keep it out there longer. I think Brutal Works doing a great job supporting people.
Yes.
Shout out to Brutal Works, open up too.
Since day one.
That's how I met them through you. I met them because you guys did a collab.
Yeah, big Eric, man. Eric is doing his thing, man. I respect those guys so much, man. They come from absolutely nothing, from brewing in the garage, and then they about to open up. So that dream of being a home brewer, it's just no, it ain't. It can be reality.
No, definitely.
You work hard, you grind, you put in the work. You don't burn any bridges, and if you do burn a bridge, set that bitch on fire. And don't look back. And don't look back.
What I would
Sometimes you gotta set one on fire and don't look back.
if it's a bad business deal, maybe. But what I would say to people is,
Man, burn that damn. If it's worth burning,
Right.
sometimes you
that-
can't turn back.
you gotta understand what you're doing though, because if you know you're not gonna work with that person and willing to ruin some relationships, you do what you gotta do.
That's
I had to pull out a barley wine. You know what?
Oh, you got a barley
I
wine?
snuck one in.
I love that beer.
It's a good one. What is it? Let me see.
Straight jacket.
Straight jacket.
Straight jacket?
Matter of fact, Dom got me on that in 2014.
Isn't this an American barley wine?
Yes, it
It's
is.
tasting-
But
They aging it long?
Yes.
12 months now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You've had it.
I've been there.
Yeah. Don got me on that 2014 when they had that in barrels. Bottles.
Bombers.
And we used to just get enjoying ourselves.
Right here on this side of the table, young lady. Talk about that. We have, I feel bad. I'm a piece of shit. This is why I'm gonna say I'm a piece of shit.
Oh Lord.
A, because I'm Puerto Rican, and I accept that. But B is, we're here supporting international women today, but we're not really talking to you guys.
Yeah, it's true.
You
That's
know?
why we're here.
We're here about you too.
We're doing two things at once.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Because we'll be here tomorrow. We'll be
Yeah,
back. The
tomorrow
plan was to have
you're-
this tomorrow, but
That's still
we
good.
figured we'd knock it out and then send it
Woo,
out.
that's good.
Yeah.
Yo,
I'm glad I got it first.
put that in your mouth and swallow it real quick.
That sounds aggressive.
Craft beer, that is.
There it is. Okay, you saw this American Modern one?
It's amazing.
I mean,
It
what's
smells
your
like English
perception
barley
of the DFW scene, Sid, as from your...
He and I talked about this earlier.
Yeah.
I have a higher following of women because I am one, of course. But I would say that for most of the women that I've talked to in craft beer now, it was a segue from somebody else. So for me, for my wife, she wouldn't have known about craft beer if it wasn't for me.
Right.
For some of my other female friends that are into it now, it's because I brought them to a turning point event, or I brought them, to my birthday, which was a turning point, or something like that. So I think that if more people continue to bring their friends to, craft beer establishments, it will continue to grow, because eventually on that board you're going to find something you like. And then that spirals down the rabbit hole of now I have a very expensive habit.
Yeah.
So,
You got the
definitely-
money, though. You got the money.
yeah.
You got this.
It's a dominant. It's been a male dominant.
And it wasn't on
industry.
purpose,
No,
I don't think.
no.
You know what I mean? It's just one of those things that, if women aren't around it, they're not going to know about it.
It's
So,
definitely the barriers being broken. I see more and more female brewers.
Yeah,
and
it's
things like
it's
that.
awesome, man. I mean, it's
What I would say is this:
I
brewing
love,
beer
like,
was
having-
always a woman's job for a long time. So if you look, shout out to
Good to see you.
shout out to Grapes and Grains, Grape and Grains, Teeny and her podcast.
Okay,
She
yeah.
talked about the history of craft beer, and for a long time before the monks did in Catholic society, because they mostly did wine for a while, making beer for your local inn or house was done by a woman for many years, because it was the men had no time to really make beer.
the pub was the brewery, you know.
So it just comes full circle. Traditionally was women who made beer, coming back to women being back into craft beer, or just beer in general. I shouldn't say just craft beer.
I mean, as a business person, I always look at my social media data. You look at the
Analytics.
you see the
Yeah.
analytics,
That's what we're talking
and I
about.
see for us, I think we're at like 27.73 right now.
yeah, I'm at 38%.
But I
female.
want I want that number to go.
Yeah.
Well, I think we all do. So that's why. So I asked Cindy earlier, it's like, how can we grow this number?
50-50 would be great.
It would be great.
I
But
mean,
it's just going to take
How?
It's going to take more work on women.
50-50 is gonna be tough, but let's grow it from 20% for you, 30% for you to 40-50% to at least 30-40%.
I think it's on us to, as a community to like get them in the door somehow, like she was saying, like get them in the door somehow, and it doesn't have to be like directly, but like indirectly. All right, we got groups going here. Let's make it an approachable event. Let's make it like, oh man, that food sounds awesome. Let's go, let's go try that, or
We're
and-
trying to get more women in the door, right?
Yeah.
for sure.
My opinion, what I've been noticing, to get women in the door, you got to make it an experience.
Definitely.
You just can't say, we got beer. They go like, and?
And you can't just put it in the mouth.
And you can't just put craft beer in their mouth. You got to put an experience in there. And you got
put the experience in there too.
That's just what it is. That's just what it is. I mean,
That's fair.
Even the craft beer women, they love brunch. They love atmosphere. They love wearing heels to the brewery. Why? I don't know. Because they want to experience.
But that's what they want
I
to do.
think
So I
that's
think
one
Cindy
type.
makes
Though. That's one type of woman. It's not everybody.
It
That's
really
it's not everyone, but most of them want to experience.
It is an
Not
experience.
all,
type of people-
but most of them want to.
Let's shout out-
They want
Go
a
out
reason.
and stuff,
They want a
yeah.
reason to go to
there
the
it
brewery.
is. I think there
They
it is.
want a
I think
reason.
events. So
We just want something wet. We good. We want some beer. They want more than that. You want more than just something wet? I like beer.
Jesus.
What the hell are y'all talking about?
You're sick. You're sick.
What I would say,
This is
Sydney,
a beer podcast. Where are you guys at?
what I would say,
All these allegories
Sydney,
to love acting, man.
what I love about this is because Sydney said it earlier, and I think she said it best. It's more than just the beer; it's the events that go with it.
Yeah.
And you can make it more appealing to the general population, especially if you can gear it towards women. Like something like as far as brunch, as far as like Bitter Sisters does a brunch. I think once every few months they do a brunch kind of thing.
I know that.
Shout out to Bitter Sisters. No one talk about them.
I like Bitter Sisters.
I do too. I was about to say shout out. No one talks about them.
Yeah.
Oak Cliff, shout out to Oak Cliff. I love those guys over there. They do family events every Friday. They do movies and stuff to get family out there, and that's how they have.
Brewery.
Not Oak Cliff, my bad.
Oak Highlands.
Oak Highlands.
Oak
Family
Highlands.
night. Yeah, I've been there. It's crazy.
Yeah,
I think
my
it's every
bad.
third Friday or something.
So this is why I also say I'm a piece of shit. I forget names real fast.
I was going to say, I don't think Oak Cliff does that.
No, it's Oak
On
Highlands.
Friday.
No. So Oak Highlands, OHB, which is right by my house, they do family nights every Friday, which would be movie or food events, or a combination of both, where you come to the brewery and hang out. And yeah, they have a massive woman following because of that, because they make it more towards open for everybody. And plus they do other events as well. They had a Pink Boots Society event last year. Shout out to Pink Boots. They'll be here International Women's Day as well.
Tomorrow.
Well, this will be a few weeks later.
But
That
you
is-
know, and also, other than experience, what I know is also it's more women drink beer than we think, and a lot of. But the thing is, they go into bars, they go into social events, they go into mainstream. They forget or not even thinking about a brewery. They'll go to the store and buy some beer, and then forgetting about we have breweries. You know, like tomorrow, it's gonna be so many women here tomorrow that are used to
Drinking
going
out
to
of a can.
drinking out of a can, not knowing the proper etiquette of a pinky ring. You know,
No, it's when in doubt, pinky out.
No.
You know, when in doubt,
and
pinky out.
get the right shot.
Yeah, you gotta get the
Gotta
watch.
get the right shot.
And it's like Velociraptor
Yeah.
in here.
Well, I mean,
Watch.
Yeah.
it's really a lot of women drink beer. They just don't know about the breweries yet. Some do, most do.
I think they don't know the versatility of it. Like, beer does drink
that's
like
a good
wine.
point.
Beer
Yeah,
does drink like...
there are different varieties
Sours, there's-
of beer that
It's not
they're
just
like. It's
Blue
not just
Moon,
this West
lager,
Coast IPA that's gonna burn your
dark beer.
mouth.
Exactly.
You know, like,
150
I think
IBUs in your
Yeah.
face.
You know, so some of they might like get
I mean, nobody like
Sa-
IBUs on
sour
the
beer
table
face.
anyway.
but
You like IBUs? 150, you like IBUs?
No,
Talk about you, Mrs.
Miss Amy.
Mrs. False Idol over here. You just stayed over there quiet.
Yeah,
Get in there, get in there.
I mean,
Oh, we missed
I'm gonna be on my third minute, so it's good.
That's Dougie Doug.
Doug, what up, Doug?
Dougie Fresh.
Dougie Doug.
Doug
is
came
the-
in with 2 cans of
Actually,
beer.
so yeah, what do you think of the beer?
I enjoy the beer.
That's all I wanted to know.
I brought my team from work, and they like it a lot.
Oh,
They're
that's
saying it's very
okay.
refreshing.
Okay.
Great beer, good nose.
They
A lot of things Sean said they're echoing.
did.
Dom pouring it personally on the picture's a nice touch.
It's with the glorious locks and everything. Yeah. It'd be like that at the brewery too. You go out there, he'll be pouring
yeah,
that.
we'll have a little promo. It'll be like Mr. Clean, like Fabio pouring the
Oh,
beer.
you can get a Saturday Night Fever outfit.
Something like
You know,
this, yeah.
John Travolta walking down the street, the Saturday Night Fever with the white shirt and the tight pants.
Yeah.
Make him wear that
Yeah.
stuff. The 3-inch boots. Made it happen. Jerry was there. Shout out to Jerry. You know, that's before he had 5,000 followers.
And then he didn't show
I know.
up.
That was before he had 5,000 followers.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
he
He would have been here.
Now you
would've
know
been here.
what you call a guest appearance.
He charges $1,000.
Now he paid him to come out for things. You know.
Yep.
Nah, we just fucking around. Jerry's the best. But it was good beer. I mean, we had a lot of fun. But I want the last episode of the year because it's 52 episode minimum. Sometimes we're gonna get up to 60 episodes a year, and I want the last one to be fun, special. Maybe do something at the False Idol Brewing when it's open.
Hope so.
Let's do it.
Do a whole crew of doing jug knot challenges.
No, I don't know about
no.
that.
I will be the cameraman.
No, that's a horrible idea.
No.
Wait, nobody's gonna do jug knot challenge with me?
You can while we watch you puke.
I've done it once. I'm good.
Did you have to
Actually, I
try-
tried to
you
try.
did-
It took me like 3
you
tries.
had- Yeah. The look on your face the second time was priceless. You're like, I don't even want to do
I had
this.
to do
but I have to.
sours. I could just feel the sour beer just bubbling up in my body.
Just do spicy noodles first, and then you chug
Stouts are the way to go.
Yeah, stouts are the way.
No, so I did the spicy noodles first, and then I also had the beers just getting warm too. While I was doing the spicy noodles. That's the key, man. The spicy noodles, you want to drink something fast. You got it. You lock it down.
I don't remember what I used. I think it was like a Pilsner and like 2 IPAs.
I did a Lone Star and a barrel aged, I don't know, some stout from
But I think I could like
straight Bourbon Counties all the way across.
I think I could do 4.
And you go night-night after.
That's what Rusty did.
And time.
Yeah, that's true.
So shout out to this American barley wine that tastes like an English barley wine. This shit is delicious. You sure
It's
this is
barrel aged though.
For 12 months. That's what happens when you age it. You know, right, and you make it, yeah. It's probably good barrels too.
This is delicious.
Don't know.
Down. Yo, you got man empty glass over here, down. What kind of bartender are you?
A good one.
Wow.
No, we're good.
Malfunction. Here, give me that. I don't want to spit on anything anymore. Sorry.
I got it settled.
Teamwork
Yeah.
makes the drink work, guys.
What do you think about this?
Looks good. Pretty smooth.
Well, you're the professional, sir. You're a professional at this, right?
Right. I mean, I do like punching my face hot, but,
Oh, so you like the
but
120?
I like everything. I can go 120 IBU. I can go just a king sours. I can go regular stouts, porters, barrel aged stouts. I'm all over the
So
board.
this might be a hard question for you. What beers you don't like?
Lagers.
Doug got a question.
No, I'm getting an answer.
Doug
Smoke beers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's easy.
Beer. It's not a beer. Nobody likes it.
Roggins?
People
No,
like
no
it.
thank you.
Because there's other kind of beers I don't like, but we
Go ahead. That's his though. What you got? What you got?
I'm not a big fan of Dunkers and German beers.
I'm not a big fan of. Okay.
The traditional German
The Belgium
stuff
style,
is-
German style
No,
beers.
I like German. I like Belgium.
It's so strict
he
and
does,
lacks
too.
in creativity and the flavor of the craft, the U.S. craft beer, and I'm not with it.
That's fair enough.
I like everything craft has to offer, and I gave up American beer in 1991. I used to drink Coors Light when I was in college.
You said wait. What you say? 1991?
1991. I gave up lagers and pilsners back then. So I've been.
You know that's when my co-host was born, right? My co-host was born in 1991. Shout out to Drew. Shout out to Amy and
Big
Drew.
Come on, Drew. What's up, Drew?
Yeah, having a baby. By the time this episode comes out, the baby will be born.
This is Drew and this is Jerry.
That's true.
Yes. This is true. Here we go.
I just gave up American style beers maybe a year ago. Like Coors Light, Miller Lite.
A year ago.
Limerita.
Whoa.
First podcast
First
I
of all,
ever came in
Limerita's
that
still
Sean
good.
made me sit on the milk carton in the corner.
No, it wasn't my fault. That was because he didn't.
Damn.
No, wait.
This dude he said, yo, bring the squad. God damn it, I brought the squad. He's talking about we got one microphone.
No, here's
20 people.
No. Let's be clear. When I looked up the Dallas Beer Squad page, I only saw him, and he said he had a brother, so I assumed there was two.
Assume.
I
How
should
you
have
gonna
asked.
squad with 2 people?
Well, they have friends. They have other friends. So, I assumed that he knew a lot of people because everybody knew who he was. And then also, he never looked it up. We only had 2 extra seats on the podcast.
Yeah, no, I always laugh about that because he was like, "Hey, show up." And I was probably the only one that showed up.
But he also,
And then he's like, "You guys sit over there." I was like, "Okay."
And you're still bitter about it.
I know, but that's the same day.
But that's his fault, not
It's the
mine.
same day he was
It's your
drinking.
fault, too.
He had a big 24-ounce Limerita
how
on
was
the table. Yes, he did. He had a Limerita.
I still like Lamaritas. Hold up. Wait.
That's what we're talking about. We're not talking about that.
And showed it to the camera. I got a lima green. I'm like, oh, damn, did he do that?
So here's the thing about me. I like fruity drinks.
You like booze.
I like
This is a classic case of do as I say, not as I do.
exactly.
Yeah.
Hashtag support local craft breweries. Do not drink lamaritas, but I still enjoy it.
It was a 32 ounce, right? It was a tall.
I had
Oh,
two.
it
The
was a big
paper
boy.
bag.
In a brown bag and everything.
So remember I told you on the podcast that
Take the shit you gotta take to drink those for 12 ounces.
Right there.
I mean, you're gonna get 32 ounces if you're gonna drink that.
Yeah.
here's the thing. Here's the thing. So I said it earlier. Damn, I forgot where I was going. Listen, I like local craft brewery, but I also like fruity drinks. Listen, lamaritas is delicious.
There's no way to dig out of this.
I'm not digging out of it.
You're
It's
at the
delicious.
wrong table to have some
It's
support.
delicious.
I like this more than lamarita. I ain't gonna lie.
Smart choice.
Thank God.
I mean,
That says a lot coming from you.
Yeah.
That's high praise.
thank you. I'm glad you recognize that. Because you know, with me and lamaritas like this.
I'm gonna get a
We
lime
spent 15
margarita. I'll be
minutes
right
talking
back.
about margarita, so if he says this is better, that is a compliment. So,
Especially in strawberries, trust me, this is way better. And it's better for your heart, trust me. And you know, you won't get arrested drinking this.
better for your reputation.
Anyway, I don't know how we got on the subject of my bad drinking habits, all right? Listen, I support local breweries, all right? Is Sean over there yelling?
I know he's like really bumping people.
He's going hard. Did he have a Lamarita before?
No, he just got that barley wine. You gotta hold us some barley
Yeah, he's
wine.
drinking a barley wine.
I think he had a Lamarita before this and a barley wine. Like he's going OD hard. I'm keeping this in. I hope you know that. I'm keeping
Can you
this.
see it?
No, you can't see him, but you can hear him though. Look, that's the mic. That's him. You can hear him across the room. That's how loud he is here right now. But on that note, guys, what I want to say, as this became an epic, fun podcast about Lamaritas, first and foremost, is support of you, Dom, and False Idol. It's an amazing first beer I've tried. We look forward to having more of your beers. There's only a few people I can say that I promise to be there no matter what happens in my life. I promise to be there on opening day, and you're one of them, bro.
Appreciate that.
So, anybody listening or watching right now, go follow Google False Idol. You can find them anywhere on social media. Definitely follow them on Instagram. That's where you get the quickest information. Facebook as well, False Idol.
Yeah. False Idol Brewing, not Brewers.
False Idol Brewing. This
There's
is
another
one?
brewing in like Colorado. It's a home brewery.
Correction.
So it's
Google-
the Wolf. They find the Wolf.
It's the Wolf one. False Idol
Find the
Brewing.
Wolf. The Black Wolf.
Perfect.
That one.
Link in the description. You know, follow, support, as well as DFW Brew Squad. Follow, support, as well as the Dallas Beer Squad. Follow them and support them. We have more amazing events coming up. It's so many things happening at DFW, but we're looking forward to False Idol's opening. You know, we're looking at April 13th for the Babes Bottle Share. It's the DFW Brew Squad. That's exciting. And then you got the April 6th for the Crawfish Boil. Just follow them. You're gonna see all the information on there, and also we will share the information as well. We love you guys. First and foremost, don't drink and drive. Take a lift. Be careful and come support #local craft brewery. Peace.